Have you ever looked at life and wondered, what's the point? You wake up, go to work, pay the bills, try to find some happiness, then do it all again tomorrow and the next day. If that sounds familiar, you're not alone. In fact, that question is right at the heart of one of the most honest, surprising books in the Bible, Ecclesiastes. It starts with a jolt. Meaningless, meaningless, everything is meaningless. Not exactly the hope-filled verse you'd expect to see on a fridge magnet, is it? But let's pause here. The writer of Ecclesiastes, traditionally thought to be King Solomon, wasn't giving up on life. He was inviting us into the struggle. He's holding up a mirror to everything we chase after: success, wealth, pleasure, achievements, and asking, is it enough? Because deep down we know this. Even the best days can leave us wondering if there's something more. That's what makes Ecclesiastes so powerful. It doesn't offer surface-level answers. It doesn't pretend everything is easy. Instead, it walks with us through the mystery, the tension between enjoying life's beauty and facing its limitations. So what does it say? First, it reminds us that time is passing. There is a time for everything, we're told. A time to be born and a time to die, to weep and to laugh, to mourn and to dance. Ecclesiastes teaches us to live in time, not above it, to recognize the seasons we're in, rather than rushing through or denying them. Second, it teaches us that chasing after more possessions, more status, more knowledge, often just leads to more emptiness. The writer had it all, but he still felt unsatisfied. And that brings us to one of its most beautiful truths, that the simple things matter, moments of joy. Food shared with friends, honest work, a walk in the sun. Ecclesiastes invites us to find meaning, not by escaping the world, but by embracing it, with humility, wonder, and a sense that even the ordinary can be sacred. And then, in the final chapter, comes the quiet, steady heartbeat of the whole book. Fear God and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. In other words, yes, life is complex. Yes, it can be confusing. But there is a God who holds time in His hands, who sees the end from the beginning, who invites us to trust, not because we know all the answers, but because He does. When we walk with Him, the mystery becomes a gift. We may not always understand the meaning, but we don't walk alone. So if you've ever sat with big questions, if you felt the weight of time passing, or the ache of wanting more, Ecclesiastes is for you. Sometimes the most honest faith is found not in certainty, but in surrender. And maybe that's the point. Like this video, share it, or subscribe for more reflections from the poetic books of the Bible.